Hello everybody, it's Steve Katsikaris, Norland Kobakonk Watchdog. I'm just doing some research here. I was talking to the folks at home there, my last video, about the judge in Vancouver that didn't do his job. Well, I just got the family tree because he has a peculiar last name. Like when I read it, I said, "What is that? Is that like German or something like that?" I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. Since I'm Canadian, EH means Rec, Ehrcke or whatever. I can't even pronounce it. But getting down to it, guess where I found out by going into the ancestry database where this weird last name originates. Not from Europe, not from Africa, not from Asia, but it's actually an American generated name, and it was only invented, this last name, in 1920. It says right here. Okay, this name here, the Ehrcke family name, was founded in the USA in 1920. So it's a brand new last name. So they must have been some kind of criminals from Europe or something, so they wanted to change their name. As you can see, it's 20th century. Like, really, my last name is like 2,500 years old. So I don't know how you can have a brand new name in 1920. But getting back to the Chinese woman that was arrested, that son of a bitch judge is a bloody Yankee. And he's a judge in Canada. And his family is brand new, 1920, from Massachusetts, US of A. What a great guy to do injustice for the Americans. Remember, they arrested this woman, because the Americans want her. Okay, so what you do is you get a Yankee to go to Canada, become a judge, you put him in there, and then when you want some sexual favor done, bingo. And this is just me looking up the guy's last name. Like, who in the hell has a last name that just was invented in 1920? Like, if your name is Jones or McDonald or, I don't know, any other nationality, it's hundreds of years old. Hundreds of years old. Thousands of years old, some of these last names. And this is a brand new family. Big Yankees. That's who that son of a bitch judge who didn't throw that bloody case out and put that poor woman under house arrest is an American infiltrator in our country. And his last name, Ehrcke, whatever it is, USA 1920. You can go look it up yourself on Ancestry.com. It's amazing what you can do with the internet today. And once again, look up a Canadian philosopher by the name of Marshall McLuhan. We'll become an electronic society, a global village. And you see how easy it was to figure this out and put two and two together. The Canadian government is conspiring with Americans and putting Yankees in our courthouses to screw over innocent people. Now, if that doesn't say the American way, I don't know what does. But all I can say is, as a loyalist, this is unacceptable, and now you've been found. Man, was that easy? 1920, this guy's last name was created? So I just thought I'd put this up and let people know that the Canadian federal government is working with Americans in our courthouses. Wow. Like, this is just bizarre. Like, I thought this would have been something else. But man, this story's getting creepier and creepier. Take a look for yourself. I thought something was weird. I go, why in the heck would this judge not follow his oath under the Court of Justice Act, not ask what the charge is, not see the facts, not see the evidence? Simple. He's a Yankee douchebag in our bloody country. And I want this guy off the bench, and he can go right back to the United States, the toilet hole of the planet Earth, because that's all the United States is these days. Just a toilet hole. Injustice, racial inequality, economic inequality, fighting all around the world, picking fights with countries they don't agree with. It's just endless. But anyways, I'm putting this up on the internet, and stay tuned for my next video. I'm Steve Katsikaris, your Norland Kobakonk Watchdog. So long.